Marcus, first of all, I want to talk about Craig Keys-Vetter and just how tough a day has it been for everyone at the club to hear his retirement?
It's sad to see one of your mates go. You know, we've obviously played a lot of cricket with Craig over the last few years, and he's been a massive member of the team and the club and everything that we've put together with this place. You know, I was at the crease when the injury happened. You could tell straight away it was obviously fairly serious, but you know, sadly that it's not ever really got any better since the time since it happened. But he had a great send-off today. I thought it was really nice that we could get him here with a full house, because I know he'd hate that. Walking out in front of all the people here, and that would have really got to him. But nevertheless, it was a nice little moment.
You sense that his best days were in some ways kind of ahead of him still, because he's still at 27, quite a young man. Although he was kind of out of the England setup, you know, he had the time on his side to come back again.
Definitely. You know, he'd been in and out of the England team, obviously keeping wicket and opening the batting lower down. And he just got an opportunity to go back out into the World Cup T20 was in Bangladesh, I think, as a batsman. So there was a massive opportunity of what he was potentially going to do further down the line. But sadly, just not to happen. Obviously, now he's got to move on to pastures new and think about what he's going to do. But he's always welcome back here with the team and the fans here alike.
Of course, he's scored plenty of 2020 runs for you. There's a man who's probably the best in the business in 2020 at the moment, lighting this place up. Just how special is he?
It is truly phenomenal. I've played a number of years of cricket and seen various different overseas players come to the club and played against other international players around the world. Luckily, this is just it's really hard to understand unless you see the guy in action and see how he hits the ball and the noise it makes when it comes off the bat. It makes the rest of us feel totally inferior, really. We practice and we work hard, we go in the gym, we do all the work and whack it hard and we clear the ropes, but then he seems to just, like, his boundaries are like the 30-yard circle for us, where, you know, we have to absolutely nail it over them, where the boundaries are completely irrelevant. You know, and at Taunton here, we know they're quite small. The pitches have been brilliant. But he's obviously been in great form for 3 games. You know, getting 90 in the first game, 150 in the second, and then 70 odd again, not out again today. It's an absolute pleasure to sit here and watch. I just wish I could be a bit more out in the middle with him.
Is it a bit of a danger though, like you say? I mean, the idea is that a bloke comes and he kind of inspires you and instills you full of confidence that actually he's playing on such a different level. It might have the negative effect, like you say, you don't feel quite in the same league to some extent.
But I think it's taken us a few games just to work out how to play with it, because it is slightly different. You don't do a great deal of running between the wickets. But you know, he's the sort of guy that you can just have a quiet over one end and he'll go and hit 3 sixes the next over. When he's in this type of form and obviously getting the volume of runs he is, there's probably no greater in the world for hitting sixes like he does. The only one I would compare to him is A.B. de Villiers. There's obviously fantastic players. You're talking the elite players in the world, maybe Brendan McCullum as well. But it is a fantastic place, and the fans are absolutely loving it here at the moment.
Well, even that, when they were chanting Chris Gale, you know, Gale at the end was, you know, atmosphere-wise, it's pretty special. But he takes it all in his stride. He seems to love it. You know, he's done so much. You know, you've done a lot in the game. He's done a lot in the game, but he still seems to be motivated and still chilled out with life.
Very much so. Like, he's brilliant here, like, doing all the autographs afterwards. And the game on Sunday where he got 150, and the crowd are cheering him off. Gale, exactly the same sort of thing. And we just lost the game, you know, by 3 runs. It's quite hard to understand where all the the loyalties lie with it. But he's brilliant here. He'll sign and do all these autographs. He does all, you know, he's an absolute media dream really when it comes to the process. And the club have actually, he's been brilliant with what the club want him to do, press conferences and interviews, and he's been absolutely fantastic with it. So yeah, brilliant to have.